Hello, this is George Senda, the official, authentic, original, one and only, the guy no substitutes, imposters, or trolls. And this is by way of an experiment. It took forever. It ate up 16% of the power to get this thing restarted. Be so glad when next month I order new memory. Did the video, the repair guy, after telling me it was his hands were tied, and I called eBay and I said, well, I'll have to ask for a full refund. Hands were tied. The guy was backed up. It's a busy time of year. I said, you've had 3 weeks. It doesn't take 3 weeks to do a soldering job. About 5 minutes. Saw a beautiful kitty look like my beloved. Here comes a pretty doggy. Hello, pretty dog.
He heard you talking about him.
Animals like me.
Going this way. I love.
But the whole point of this experiment, or whatever you want to call it, is to go there with my working iPad. And I don't want to spend $200 for another iPad. I told the guy, if I have to spend $200, you can't get it here. Now, once my iPad comes back and he claims it will be fully repaired in a day and sent to me, then I will go to T-Mobile next Saturday or Friday, whenever I get my money, add data to the plan to the iPad, and then I can go Wi-Fi anywhere with the iPad, and it will turn it into a Wi-Fi hotspot in my apartment. I could be online, and my iPhone would be online, and then the next thing is get the iPhone repaired. $38 to get new memory for this thing. So I will do this until the power runs out, and then I'm going home. It is cooler out here than it is in Barrel East. It's warm in there. So that's what's been going on. Got the $111 or $110 for AdSense. The rest will come in next month. I'll buy the ticket next Friday or Saturday. I'll stand in line when I get the only kind which will suck. But usually they accommodate the handicapped. And I went to Safeway last night. And, well, Mr. Francis, you can go and ruin it for everybody. So he's blocked for life. I hope you enjoyed that. And beyond. So, and anybody knows, and Kathy was not always old. You can't see the screen very well. So, Troll waits the whole time. Jimmy Francis Jr. the third. Well, I have a feeling this might be the evil Casio. Maybe they let him out of jail. Another pervert today got arrested for child porn in Livermore or something. I hope they throw the book at him. So there's the sky behind me of Martinez. Cloudy sky, dark clouds, no rain apparently. Let me move this. There we go. Now you can see me at least. Oh, here goes another one. Another guy creates a new name and just keeps it up, you know. So people say, am I going to go live streaming? I try to go live stream. I get trolls. This is why I don't like doing live streaming. The trolls have nothing better to do. People I've never heard of, had no dealings with, and they start attacking me. And it shouldn't happen. So anyway, that's about all I've been doing. I did some cleaning in the kitchen today. Threw out all the recyclables, all the garbage, picked up stuff off the floor. And after I get home, I will finish sweeping the kitchen floor and mopping it. And do some other stuff. Finish the book on witches, Encyclopedia of Witches and Witchcraft, but I tried to upload it and it was taking forever to upload, so I canceled the upload. And there's another one, same crap. Oh, shut up. I'm just going to mark report. Grow up, people. Get a clue. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Tracker. Hello, Beverly. It's disgusting to make sexual comments about somebody they don't even know. Anyway, I just want to let people know what's going on. Next weekend, I will buy the ticket. I will call Southwest and do the reservation. And all I have to do is pay for the hotel room. So I'm going to AlienCon, but if I have to, this guy did not do the repair like he said. I called him to fix the charging port, to solder it, and nothing's been done. So I guess eBay got a hold of him. Let's see. Oh, so here's another one. Same garbage. Same garbage. Same guy probably creating over and over and over new handles. And it doesn't stop. You know, we're adults here, presumably, unless these are, troll idiots from Belgab or troll. Cats are fine. Saw this beautiful, because they're jerks. And so this is ridiculous, But they do this to disrupt the chat. The beautiful long-haired orange and white cat, just like my beloved Cuddlebug, very friendly named Cheddar, very, very cute, gave him a cup of meow mix, and he was very sweet, let me pet him, and his little tail was up in the air, and he was very happy, and he went outside with her, and she fed him the meow mix. He ate it all. And I fed Talkie and Tiny this morning, and my kitties are fine. I'm very sad my sister not sent me the money she promised. So here's another one. See, they can't stand the fact that I'm on here, and I don't know what their problem is. Trolls are coming in like crazy, and why? Why do this to somebody you don't even know? I mean, this has got to be a record for a live chat where I get pounded on by 6 or 7 trolls in a row. Usually they wait a while. They come in and pretend to be friendly, and then they go on the attack. Morons. That's why all the comments are moderated first, and I can either hide them or block them. Hello, Bucky, Tiny, Orangey, and Gray. So that's 7 cats. And Kathy has Cleo and Caesar. And the biggest problem she's having now, Cleo's getting fat from the crunchies. And both Cleo and Caesar like to sit on the Mac keyboard. And they tell her to stop playing on the Game Boy, Nintendo 3DSL XL, and stop using the phone and stop watching YouTube and pay attention to us. We went to the Barrel East. How long does it take to get for a letter to get from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania here? He said 3 days. I give it a week. It's been 2 weeks. I think she decided not to send any money to me, which is very sad because she used to have a cat for 18 years. It died. And my sister used to bring animals home, including, unfortunately, once a copperhead. My mother stepped on it. Had to go to the hospital. But I won't let the cat starve. It costs me a lot of money every month. And there's times I run out of money. Now, that will change next month. I got getting the paperwork. I'll start getting food stamps. And that'll probably give me $75 or $100 a month in food I don't have to spend money on. That will enable me to pay for cat food and my internet bill. Siamese are wonderful. Tell you attracting your message. Hello, Idiasha. I've never had a Himalayan. I've had Siameses. They're very sweet, but they like to talk. And Cleo likes to talk, and Caesar likes to talk. They're Burmese, but they love to talk. And so now there's no plug out here. One of the things I've never understood Wi-Fi cafes is one, they all have recorded music inside. You can't do a live video because you're going to get a copyright strike. And I am dark. I'm outside. Oh, nice car. I'm on my MacBook outside until the power runs out. Then I'm gone. There's no internet at home because I owe them $202. So I can go to a Wi-Fi hotspot. The weird thing is if I go up the end of the block and try to use my MacBook in Starbucks, it won't work. Window, a gray tabby. Yes, I used to have a gray tabby named Gray. I like tabbies. No, he was all gray. I think he was all. I've had an all gray cat too. Tabbies are wonderful. Mama cat and kitten are tabbies. Mama cat's a gray striped tabby, and kitten is gray and white stripe. So, yeah, sky is very nice. No rain. It is warm here. Not muggy. It's a little windy, but it's definitely warm. And no, wouldn't know anything about prison. Never been. Well, it's a long story. I've been on a bus to prison, but not prison. When I got in trouble in 1972, they transported me all over the state. It's the closest I want to get to prison is the outside. We've driven by San Quentin. Kitties are fine. Hello, who's it? Fluffy got bit inside his ear, and I treated that with Neosporin. He's fine. Something keeps coming out the balcony, and all three kitties go out there and growl at it, but I don't know what it is. I just hear growling. Yeah, well, I wish, but that's beyond my financial capability. I went to the Apple store to find out what a new iPad Pro is, and it's $1,289 for Wi-Fi and cellular. No, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I was born there, spent a good deal of my life there, but I'm in Martinez, California,
When I'm going to do it, how I'm going to do it.
33 miles from San Francisco. So, and Maine, of course, is full of maple syrup and mooses. That's, but I call myself the guy from Pittsburgh because when you ask somebody where they're from, they mention where they were born. And I was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My relatives live there. And on both sides of the family, my father's relatives live there. My sister and her children live there, and their children. So, and I identify with Pittsburgh. Blueberries, yeah, you got those potatoes. Yeah, I didn't think about potato. You usually think potatoes out here. You think Idaho, and I'm not sure how blueberries are grown. I know they grow in a patch or something, but. Alien Con June 23rd, Friday. I'll be flying down early in the ungodly hour in the morning and get the LAX, take the light rail downtown to within a block of the convention center, check in, hopefully it's a block, check into the hotel to drag this 6-pound boat anchor around, and wish I had money for a MacBook Air. And take the iPad. And I'll get the ticket Saturday next week. Because I didn't get enough from AdSense to pay the full ticket. So the next money will go in next month. So I'll pay the $150, which is ridiculous. Charging you $11 or $12 for a piece of paper is outrageous. So I'm only getting one ticket. And then I'll call Southwest, make the reservation, find out how much that is. Kathy will drive me to BART. I'll take BART to the airport, get on the plane. We're gonna do an advance run to the airport. Oh, after I get my cane next week. After the first, I get my new cane. Kathy started fighting me over my sitting in the electric wheelchair the other night. I got so mad, I took off with the electric wheelchair. There were 4 of them, but a woman's supposed to sit in there first. I said, who's the one that's disabled more than you? Me. I left the cane in the shopping cart, and someone stole my cane again, so I'm stuck. I got it back to this damn thing, the orange stick of. So my cane is waiting for me in San Francisco, my new one. So that was the motorcycle going by. So Cleo is getting fat from crunches. Kathy says, I got to get her some way to exercise. I said, let's get her some kitty grass and more cat toy things. But all she does is sit there. She's very cute. She goes, meow, meow. And she either wants A, petting, or B, crunchies, or C, wet cat food. No, Kathy is not into Alien. What is the picture of my shirt? It is the same shirt that Kathy has. It is the 4th of July kitty on a multicolored, multi-flavored popsicle, carrying a popsicle, wearing a 4th of July hat and a bow tie. So, but I've had kitties for 41 years. Last night, Fuzzy the cat, the little pudgy cat, was nuzzling all my books and nuzzling my fingers. Fluffy was, they all lie in my spot. I need to lie down, and all 3 of them are lying in my spot on the bed. So, yeah, I got this at Walmart. I had somebody today in Bear Lisa, the one lady with the cat. Where did you get that shirt? I love the shirt. So, I said I got it at Walmart. Kathy found one for her, and then Monday, I can't remember. Whenever I went shopping, she found the other one. So now we have matching shirts. The train tracks are 2 blocks away. So if you go, let's see, that way. That's the former Union Bank building. If you go behind me and go down the block, down 2 blocks, that's where Amtrak is and the freight line. So I'm out here on the street about 4 blocks from my house. The library is not open, or I would do this in the basement. When they have the book sale open, I can go down to video. No, I'm doing YouTube live. Here's a guy, Russian River Brewing Company, empty beer kegs. Wonder if you could float with those. Would those float? I don't know. So I'll do this till the power gets down to about 10%, and I'll head home. Oh, I'm not worried about that. People know where I live. They know where I get my mail. They know my apartment building. I'm in broad daylight here. And at night, I'd worry a little bit. There's weird people come out at night, but there's weird people come out of the day for that matter. But, well, I have light T-shirts. I have dark T-shirts, but Kathy got this one. Everybody loves the shirt that she has, and she found one for me. So thank you.
So good.
So, right here it is, if you count this as 1 block, 2, 3, 4, about 5 blocks, 4.5 to 5 blocks. Takes me 10 minutes. I'm going to go check my mail again. I got my new handicap placard for the car. And even though the old one doesn't expire till the end of June. And in July, we're going to try to sell the Prius and get another Prius. So, I don't know everyone, far from it, but I know a lot of people. The tax guy is there, the barber shop is there, another barber shop down the street, bar there, bar here, some kind of restaurant over there. Nail salon is gone. Nail salon actually went out of business. I was so shocked. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. Depends on what I decide to eat. I've got I ate the shrimp last night. I've got Meals on Wheels. I've got canned goods. I think that's it. Kathy forgot her healthy choice dinner the other night. Or I just might eat. I ate an apple this morning. That was breakfast. So, or I could eat a bowl of cereal. I don't know. Depends how hungry I feel. And I had a refill of this coffee, and it's bitter and awful. They gave me a new one. It's still bitter and awful. So that's why I like my own coffee. I could eat a bagel with peanut butter and jelly on it. What's the thing, Kathy? She said it was disgusting. We'd have peanut butter and jelly on a bagel. We forgot to buy butter. It's what I feel like. I'm trying not to eat. I've got a whole icebox full of apples and oranges. I got to start eating them. And another little dog. Oh, what a cutie. There goes a little brown and white fuzzy poodly dog. So this is coffee, and it's not great. Here he comes again, more barrels. So, yeah, supper, dinner, I got my Pittsburgh shirt. I have to look on it what they call supper. Don't remember right now, but that's the thing. Oh, there's a bug going in my eye. Go away, bug. That was fun. Oh, hello, Flicks. How you doing? I'm confused. I thought Misha was a guy. I'm so confused. I can't remember it anymore. How you doing? Welcome. Well, what I'm going to do with the silver quarters, I don't have to go to the Federal Reserve. I'll just order them from the bank sealed when I have the money sometime. I have a couple $100 with it. Baked chicken, potatoes, and carrots here. I'll be right over. Sounds good. I got 3 potatoes to eat. I could make potatoes, but I'm almost out of butter, and it don't cut it without butter. We went to Safeway to get butter, and Kathy started giving me a ration of stuff. She always gives me a ration of crap about wearing my sweats. We went to do laundry, and when I got all the laundry done and came home, my shorts were gone. So I'm dying in these sweats. I don't have another pair of shorts to wear until I dig through the laundry and find another pair of shorts and wash them. So this is not the weather for sweats, but I don't have anything else to wear until I dig up all the laundry and go through it. I got a big box and I'm going to go down. I got $20 in quarters and do laundry at night. So, but, no, I don't have any chicken right now. I wish. I have Meals and Meals and I have a whole bunch of canned goods. So, but there's times I've been doing a lot of reading, and I got my exercise with that 400-page book on witchcraft. So took that back to the library and tried to upload the review of that. And sorry, Misha, my memory is like a sieve. I can't remember who I am sometimes. I ate a chicken about a week ago, so Kathy gave me a whole chicken. I don't know. I've done like what, $100 for the coins and no quarters. Draw no quarters and show no quarters and get no quarters. So I don't know if that's such a great deal on gold. The card with it sealed, I couldn't hold it. I like to hold the thing in my hand. So now we're going to the coin dealer, and I'll be getting out one thing of silver on Saturday. That $25 to get that out plus interest. So I'll get one of my 4 coin loans out at last. And after Ilium Con, I will save up 100 and whatever the hell it is, $15, and start getting them out every 2 months. So I stop paying interest on it. It's killing me. Then you'll see all my silver one day. About $2,000 in value of silver. I don't sell the silver. I don't sell the quarters, dimes, half dollars I get, and some Morgans and some peace dollars. I just keep them. Yeah, well, Vegas, when I go to Vegas, I'll take. We gone to Reno and I've over bet, but I finally figured out the solution. You bet $50 and quit, but they make it up on the buffet. They get, and the buffets now are ridiculous. I remember we lived in Vegas in 1968. It was like $1.99 for a buffet, and you had 99-cent steak dinners, and now it's like, oh, this buffet is $99. So why would I want to go to Greece? Everyone wants to send me to Greece. I got enough trouble getting out of Martinez. We want to go to Vegas. Kathy had never been there, and I would like to find out. I dropped out of high school the last 2 months. I didn't have money to get to high school. Actually, the last month and a half. I'd like to find out if I ever got my diploma or not. Remember, we don't allow Amish talk in here, so that comment gets removed. No Mennonites either. Long-standing running thing, you know. But I was reading today about the Pennsylvania Dutch in the witchcraft book and the hex symbol, and they said those have pretty much gone away in the 20th and 21st century. So the book was most interesting. I looked up Rosemary Ellen Guiley. She has about 15 books. So I will gradually buy those. I figure if I were to have an unlimited amount of money, you would see me in my mansion, my kitty mansion, and you'd probably see 5,000 or 6,000 paranormal books. Yeah, they accept it may have been good, but the problem with that particular buffet is the health department shut them down for cockroaches, and they have not reopened, so they're gone. Which is a pity because we really like the food, but I don't know where the cockroaches are hiding. It wasn't in the food; it must have been somewhere. And there was a place in Willow Pass. It was Fong's Buffet or something, and they had triple feature health department. They had rats, mice, and cockroaches. No, Quakers mentioned that one night. I just couldn't take it anymore. Enough. So I keep forgetting to do one thing, but there's no sun right now. It's all cloudy. I forget to bring the solar panel and the battery, and next time I do this, I will bring that. So Chicago pizza, that's the thick crust. I like the thick crust. I like the thin. I'll stop at all pizza, no jalapenos, please. And I was saddened that no one bothered to send me a pizza on my birthday. I'm wondering where the hell I'm going to eat when I go to LA, and we're going to go to the airport for one, because I got to ask them what the hell can I carry on the plane, and what the hell do I have to check in. Can I bring food, or is that not in my bag, and is that not allowed? I haven't flown since the 80s, so don't like stuffed pizza. Tastes weird, that stuff, whatever they put in there. Well, I don't know the difference, because there's a pizza parlor in Concord called New York Pizza, and it's awful. So I just like, pizza. You put the stuff on it, you eat it. Now, when I have the money one day, the other problem is my oven cooks stuff super fast. And if I don't watch it, when I'm doing a video, I have to get up and open the oven, because they'll burn the hell out of everything. So I just don't like cheese in the crust. I want crust and tomato sauce and toppings, and no stuffed cheese, no cream cheese, no salmon or whatever. I don't know, whatever the hell is on there. No pesto, no pine nuts. Yeah, well, the problem is it says 425. I cook it on 425, my oven burns everything. So it's an old oven, and I can't do anything about it. Fold in half, Brooklyn style. No, I've never had pizza from Greece. I don't care for baklava except for the honey. I don't care for couscous. I'm a meat potatoes guy, and kielbasa and pierogi. That's all the Pittsburgh foods, I'm on the street here. People are just walking by and talking on their phones and talking to each other. But I wanted to let people know what's going on. Downtown. I'm downtown Martinez. No, I'm not going to interview. People have talked to me, but I'm not going to interrupt their privacy. So, unless they ask me what I'm doing, I don't. It's one thing to do a video of somebody. It's another thing they're walking by, and some people get offended. So I'm not going to do that. I'm drinking this god awful refill of coffee. I paid for it on principle. I'll drink it, but I'll pay for it later when I go to the bathroom. See, there's somebody going by with a baby. Nice red Cadillac, 2-door, sitting across from me. I don't drink much. I went. Barrel Lisa has a bar, and there's like tons of bottles of wine there. So I was staring at the wine. And the other thing, I had to go to the bathroom earlier. They do have a restroom in there, but I go to the restroom, it's locked, and there's two younger women, not girls, women in the restroom. And I go like to the female working there, what is with this thing when women have to go to the bathroom together? You don't see a guy, hey, Charlie, let's go to the bathroom together. Oh, it sounds good to me. I'll get up from the table and I'll be right there. Guys don't do that. Why do women go to the bathroom? They go to the bathroom? It's not like a social thing. Oh, you'd be surprised. Years ago, I went to Starbucks and started talking to somebody and told them I'm a conservative Republican. Oh, I can't talk to you. And it's like they put the cross up. And I was expecting the garlic, the steak with the mallets. And I told him I'm a Trump Republican and stop the potty talk. What am I? It's not potty talk. I don't understand women going in a gaggle to the restroom. To socialize. I thought the restroom is a place to go to the restroom or wash your hands. So don't criticize me for what I'm saying. Okay? I've never understood that. When you go out to a restaurant, you see women get up, 2, 3. Well, some places restrooms are small, but they 2, 3, 4 go to the restroom at a time, and I'm going, what the hell is going on in the restroom? I don't understand that behavior. It's some kind of group mentality. They all have to schmooze in the restrooms. So, and some restrooms are so small, the mice have trouble. Do not criticize the host. So anyway, I hate going home because for now there's no internet. I stare at the walls or I sleep or I read a lot. The library's closed on Thursday. I've got nothing to read unless I reread something. I've read all my Spencer books. I've read all the Matt Helm books. I've read the Saint books. I could dig out the Area 51, but they're very scary, and I don't know if I would be scared. I had a dream last night. My dad, and he looked like, what the hell did he look like in the dream? I can't remember. He looked like some famous actor, and he took this backpack out of the car and slit the straps, and then walked off with it. I was not happy. I woke up and, oh my God. Libraries not open here on Thursday or on Sunday. And I have to go from library to library because some branches have a lot of paranormal books and others have almost none. I don't read just paranormal books, and Kathy's got a book I left at her house. I keep saying, bring my baseball hat and bring my book and bring the nail clippers. I have to clip Fuzzy's claws. And she keeps forgetting. Can we go here? And the library is 2 blocks from here. If the library were open, I'd be in the library right now. I wouldn't be here. I'd be sitting in the basement reading. And they have a big book sale in June. I'll in Walnut Creek, and I'll see if Kathy can come down. We'll go to the book sale. $5 a bag for books. I've picked up some very interesting books for $5. Well, it depends on what you're talking about. Mysteries, of course, Robert B. Parker. He's dead, though. Spencer books. W.E.B. Griffin writes the military books and the police procedural book about the Philadelphia police, military history, financial thing. I read a book so tough, I said, I give up. I'm not going to day trade. And I read Alexa for Dummies finally. So I understand the concept, but I couldn't do all the complicated math and charting and Fibonacci things and all that. So, nope, never really Dan Simmons. Don't even know who he is. Sorry about that. I got a lot of books. Read that book on this air group in the Pacific that was bombing all the Japanese in World War II. Read the book on werewolves and vampires. Read the book on witches and witchcraft. Let's see. I read whatever I can find. The terror. Now, I don't want to read I don't read paranormal. I get a whole stack from the library on order from all over the place. About a month ago, I read a book, Hunting for Gold with a Helicopter by Earl Stanley Gardner, the creator of Perry Mason. And that was also about mystery sites and things. The Lost Dutchman mine and all that. Well, I don't, Whitley Strieber has written fictional things like and Majestic, and I didn't care for that stuff. So the late Anne Rule, I used to read a lot of her true crime books.
Okay, thank you.
So Kathy read those too. But the other thing is, a lot of my authors that I liked died. John D. McDonald, the creator of Travis McGee, he died in '86. I reread some of those the other night. Running out of stuff to read. I used to read a lot of science fiction, but after a while, it all starts to be the same. I've got some Harold Coyle books, military fiction. I've read a lot of those. And I stopped reading Clive Cussler. They're all the same book. They're like Superman with a ship or something. So I'm reading this Buffy and Philosophy book, wherever the hell I put it. I may dig down one day and buy the Kolchak, the Night Stalker books and comics. Kathy's into graphic comic novels. She loved the original Teen Titans. And there are a whole bunch of, I told her we were in the library the other night, they had 8 shelves of graphic novels. So, and I have a lot of financial books, a lot of political books, a lot of military history books. But I've read everything. It's a problem you have 17 bookcases. I'm going to sit down and sell my Star Trek books and my Star Wars books on eBay. And try to get some money for Alien Con. But I'm not going to do it on my channel because some troll will buy them and then claim I didn't. And that's water. So, I don't know. I have about 200 of them. And I have about 200 Star Trek books. So, problem is that some of these guys, guy named Patterson, he's like churning them out. Whether or not he's really writing them or not, I don't know. He puts those things out. Tom Clancy put things out before he died. He was having stuff ghost written. He's dead. So every time I find an author that I like, they die. So it's hard for me to find something new that I really like. So I go home right now with no internet, and I am bored to death. I either sleep or read or eat, and I overeat with no internet. So I went to one store the other day, and we have plugs for people using their laptops. I went around the inside of the store, and I said, "No, you don't. You got 2 plugs for this whole store. So don't tell me you got plugs for everybody. If I had a store that was Wi-Fi, there would be plugs under every. I don't know. Look, I'm doing public Wi-Fi here, so I don't know if it's lagging, buffering, or whatever, but that's the best I can do for free. And you know how it buffers at the house. Now, when I get the iPad back and add data plan, according to the manager of T-Mobile, he says that I'll be able to do live streaming anywhere. There's a bee flying around. I wish you'd stop making jokes, Susan. It's starting to get annoying. I know you're serious or making a joke, and I'm not so psychic that I can understand jokes in chat. So please stop. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about, and now there's only 4 Wi-Fi hotspots in Martinez that accepted. When I look on the list of hotspots, look Wi-Fi, there's about 30 Wi-Fi that show up. There's here, Starbucks, it doesn't work with this MacBook for some reason. The Creek Monkey Tap House, the library, and the court. The courthouse has Wi-Fi. Well, sorry, who's it? But I don't appreciate the maybe your sense of humor is beyond me or something. But I think it's a serious question. I give a serious answer, and you tell me you're joking. I don't understand that behavior. Not in my apartment. You don't. My apartment has so much steel in it. They probably built part of it from the Bay Bridge. You lose the Wi-Fi signal going from my router in the bedroom to my living room, the 22 feet. So that's why I have an Eero. And when I go get my internet again, the Eeros will be in there as a Wi-Fi extender. I lose the signal. So I can't even get Wi-Fi. I can't even get internet on my Sony TV that used to work. It stopped working. The signal was dropping off. So I can't watch YouTube on my television now. And I've complained bitterly to my internet provider, why am I paying $100 a month and don't have Wi-Fi on my television? And even the Mac in the hallway, the internet will drop all of a sudden. And my internet will drop on my iPhone. The internet will drop on the iPad. And because of the steel on the wall between the living room and the bedroom doorway, there's some kind of interference. So remember, I've got a $300 the base station and the Eero extender in the living room. The base station's hooked up to my router, and when I get internet back, that will stop all this drop off, and hopefully my Sony will work again. I can watch YouTube. Yeah, that could be the aliens or black blur run down the hallway and go out the wall of my living room. So there's something in my apartment. I don't know what it is. So, all right, now the thing is in the red. It's at 22%. When it gets to 10, I quit. And then it will stop working. And then I'll have to go home and plug this thing in again and come back tomorrow. Library, if the bookstore is open tomorrow, I can do, if there's nobody down there, don't say you're being too loud, I could do this in the library. But I've never seen what's supposed to be in the background. Excuse me. That's another thing. I get all this pollen in the air from the grass and the trees or something. Sorry. Shadow alien. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's a shadow person. So, but I've watched it. I've sat there using my computer, and suddenly I see this black blur, and it comes down from my. Now it might be the ghost of Minnie Mouse, who was run over in front of my building. My beloved Minnie Mouse, male cat Minnie Mouse. It might be Mickey Mouse. It might be Boop coming back or one of my other kitties, but it's black. It doesn't look like a cat. It's like a black form, and it runs down the hallway and goes to the wall. Minnie Mouse did haunt my apartment for about 2 years after he was run over. I miss Minnie Mouse very much. There's the doggy again.
There's no food. Come on.
Actually, I do have a bag of dry cat food. He'll try what he smells. They all smell the dry cat food. There's a spotted Dalmatian sort of there.
German short-haired pointer.
Oh, German Greyling. It's just kind of a amorphous blob of something running down the hallway. It's I don't know, like that maybe. It might be cat size. I've never, I just see this blur, and sometimes it runs like a bat out of hell, and I've seen it go by me and go right through the wall. So it might be Minnie Mouse. My cats don't react to it, but there used to be the cat tree that's in the window of the bedroom. It used to be by the doorway, and the ghost of Minnie Mouse would sit there and meow for about 2 years. It meowed. So, and if I had the wherewithal to get some ghost hunters in my apartment, I'd have them see if I could do EVP and behind you. What do you see? The ghost of Art Bell coming out of the Fate magazine? I don't know. I've never seen it, but I've seen it go by me on the floor. I'm not seeing it up here. I'm seeing it by my feet. So, so when I get to Alien Con, if anyone wants to donate, it would be appreciated. I don't know where I'm going to eat. I don't know the area at all. I haven't been to that convention center since the 70s. I'm going to have to look something up. Hope I can find a supermarket or something. I'm not even sure where the convention center is because I haven't been in there since the 70s. Well, actually, the guy downstairs died. My neighbor in the corner died. Another guy did. We've had 3 deaths in the building in the last 3 months, so it could be anybody. And I suspect, being a building with primarily seniors, there are a whole bunch of entities living in that building. No, not particularly. It was 90 something, and he had a bit of a paunch. So, but no, not 10 feet tall. If I see a 10 feet tall something running around my building, I am leaving. I was surprised a book on witchcraft and talking about possession did not mention Father Malachi Martin, big exorcist for the church. And she said the Catholic Church is not that interested in exorcism. And I think she was wrong. So, keep wondering why the clouds are so dark and yet there's no rain. 14%. But it's going to start screwing up soon. Well, I thank you all for coming in. I'm going to end this before it completely goes dark. It's been fun except for the evil trolls. No, I don't think the Catholic Church is interested in the Boy Scouts. I think they're more interested in dealing with all the pedophile priest scandals that they've got to deal with in the lawsuits. Of course, if we had a pope who was, and a series of popes and bishops and cardinals and archbishops who were moral and right, they would have put an end to this a long time ago, sent these guys to jail. But that would be in a perfect world where people do the honorable and right thing and legal thing and ethical thing and moral thing. We have people with no morals or ethics, just put everything under the rug, bury it, don't do anything about it, let it go for years and ruin people's lives. That guy had a 6-pack of beer, headphones, earplugs. It started to die here about 4 o'clock because the Martinez, the only town where the sidewalks roll up by a boat. Then you got restaurants and bars. Nothing's open, and the liquor stores. Nothing's open. So I'm going to end this one. Almost out of power, and it's saying I will go to sleep soon. So, or it will go to sleep, not me. I may go to sleep. All right, that's it for this one. Almost an hour, but at 15% of the battery power, just trying to restart. It wouldn't restart. I'm glad when I get my memory. $38 next month, and I could put new memory in this. It'll go a lot faster. Have a great night, great evening. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be, and stay safe out there. And I will be back tomorrow with whatever I'm going to do. And bye for now. Thanks for coming in, except for the trolls. You know where they can go. And I figure they might be demons, or something coming in here. They're evil people, all I know. Bye, Inuyasha. Bye, people. See you next time.